My name is Len Dora, and I served in the Army for about 3 years. I was drafted. I didn't volunteer. When you got drafted, you don't have no choices. It's like you go here, you go there, and that's it. No choice.
So once you got out of your advanced training or your artillery training, you got assigned to where?
Then we went overseas.
Okay.
One ship, no escort. They said we could outrun any Jap sub, but they didn't say we could outrun the Jap torpedo. We were zigzagging all over the ocean. It took us 33 days from California to New Guinea. We had to walk single file, and there was a great big bomb there. There was a small hole in the casing, and blue smoke was just coming out. And you had to step over it. There was no way to walk around it. And our guns were parked not too far from there, and all of a sudden during the night that thing exploded. And talking about explosions, one after the other. Bang, 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 for about a half hour, 45 minutes. And I peeked over one time after the explosion. I'd seen a sheet of flame coming towards us. I figured, this is it. I ducked down. Well, nothing happened, but man, it scared the hell out of me. Another experience we had, we got a message, a B-17 is going to come in and drop some maps. It's going to come in from the left. This is in the daytime. So here he comes, that B-17, he comes real slow, and he dropped this big bundle. And these a-holes down the line, they open up with their 50 caliber machine guns. And we're screaming, hold your fire. And that B-17, he made a sharp turn, he popped over that mountain, and I looked up and I seen that tail gunner. He's firing back. I can see the tracers coming out of there. And we were off that island. It was months later, they were still investigating that, still what happened.
So
The CIA was checking it. But nobody in our outfit fired, so we didn't feel bad about that. Okay. The old Army has this saying, they can't make you do anything, but they can make you wish you did. They had no radios, no newspaper. They had what they call town crier. He'd ring a bell and the people come out of all their huts, and he's reading the news to them what the latest conditions are about the war, how it's going, and that's how they got the news. No newspapers. Town crier. Then we got acquainted with a 15-year-old kid. He was pretty nice. We used to help him out best we could, He said he could use some nails. Well, we thought, trying to find some nails, so we gave him some nails and whatnot. One time he says, he invited us over for chicken dinner by his house. Wow. So we went there, took our shoes off. You don't have to. They had a bamboo floor. And them chickens are pretty skinny. And sometimes it gets boring. It's not like in the infantry because you're always on the go. We stay in one place for a long time. Our job was to protect the airfields. This one night when I went on, there was no Japs. I said, what the hell we come here for? Well, the CB's going to build an airfield. Our job is to protect it. That's when I got sick. I got scrub typhus. At that time, there was no cure for it. And when I got discharged, I'm reading the paper. They said they found a cure for it. They give you a shot one day, and if you don't feel like eating the breakfast, the next day there's something wrong. Just that fast, knock it out of you.
Really?
I got it at night, and I was freezing. And it's hot out there. They took me down to the first aid station, and the guy said, I'll go in the tent there and find an empty cot, and the doctor will see you in the morning. This is at night, there's a blackout. It's dark outside, I walked in the tent, I couldn't see my hand in front of me. I'm feeling the bed, and there's some guy's feet here, and I'm walking. I finally found a cot that was empty. So the doctor comes in the next morning, oh, we got a new patient here. What happened? I told him, stand up, take your shirt off, turn around, drop your pants. Oh yeah, you got it. I said, got what? Scrub typhus, just inside my leg, no bigger than a mosquito bite.
Really?
Just a little. And it made us sick. Because when I was overseas, my mother died.
Oh.
And I didn't know that till some lady sent me a letter telling me what a nice funeral she had.
Oh my goodness.
And I didn't know she died.
They didn't notify you at all?
A month later, the Red Cross gave me a... This lady gave me a letter, I got it out of the way. And the Red Cross didn't get to me about a month or so later. To get back home, it took us 31 days.
30.
We got on an old Liberty ship. I think the top speed was about 11 knots. And then they said, don't drink too much water, I'm gonna shut it off. You're gonna stop in Japan so if you get more. Or Hawaii, rather.
When you came home and you came under the Golden Gate Bridge,
Yeah,
what was that like?
everybody's screaming. They were screaming.
Very happy to be home.
Yeah, oh yeah. They had signs on the buildings in there. A good job, well done. Yeah, when they went on that bridge, everybody was hollering, screaming.
Yeah. That had to be quite a sight.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Talk to me a little bit about your honor flight.
Oh, that was nice. That was real nice.
You know, what would you say to those veterans that don't want to go on the trip? Do you think you obviously think it was worth it?
Was it worth it? Every bit of it.
Good.
How much time do they serve nowadays in the Army?
Depends. 2 years, 3 years. I don't think you can get a 2-year stint anymore. It's probably 3 years at the minimum. So, Air Force, Navy are about the same, 4 years.
Yeah, I think they're doing good.
But now you can join the space.
The what?
They have, instead of the Air Force, they have the Space Force. Got a new division of the service you can join now.
Oh.
So, we're not taking any Space Force people yet. So, so when are you going to rejoin the Army?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yeah.